What's good, YouTube? Today I will be doing my first ever Smash Ultimate tier list. Here we go, baby. Everyone say hi, YouTube. So I'm gonna try to order this with the best of my ability. I don't know if I should go from bottom up. I might just go in random order, honestly. Ganondorf, worst character in the game. Do not play this character. This character has zero potential. Leo started doing well with Corrin. I saw one tweet. If Leo just went Ganondorf and won, everyone would say this is like a high tier. No, Ganondorf will never be anything higher than this. Never. No, Ganondorf will never win the tournament. Do not play this character. Here's how to fight Ganondorf. You literally stay out of their burst range. You stay out of dash attack and down B range, and you win. You're like, what are you gonna do? Dash attack down B? You're out of the whiff punish range, or you're out of the range of which that can hit. You can just react and whiff punish every single time. What else is he gonna do? Nair in place? Yeah, good job, dude. Like, you're not accomplishing anything with this character. They also have the worst recovery in the game. Like, the mix-up potential is very, very low. It's worse than the game, by far. Worse than the game. Like, barely worse than, like, Doc, but still. Honestly, dude, I think that Ganondorf is so bad, I think he deserves to be in a tier of his own. I'm gonna leave Ganondorf at this tier and put Doc over here. Doc is such a sad character. Why does Dr. Mario exist? Why do they make him like that? You feel me? So slow. You basically just put Mario and just make everything worse. Speed matters so much in every Smash game, and these two characters are like the definition of why slow characters do not work. And you'll see it as a trend in the higher tier characters as well. But like, I don't know. Doc's like tools just aren't like he has bad range. Speed is terrible. Recovery is garbage. Like barely above Ganondorf. Probably worse than Max. Next up, probably Lil Mac. The thing that pisses me off about Lil Mac is their whole gimmick is, oh, the ground game is so good, right? The ground game is so good, but aerials aren't. He doesn't have an aerial game. Do you guys ever notice that top level Smash, how much more the aerials are used compared to the ground moves? Let's just think about that for a moment. Do you guys like realize how much, like, the better a player, the more aerials they use? Do you guys ever just think about that? Or ever notice that? Because I noticed it. I think everyone knows. In soccer, I noticed it. Zelda, pretty obvious. Offline, you're not even gonna, like, touch people. Like, maybe if you play online with 10 frames of input delay, she becomes viable. Even then, she's not even that good still. She's just not good in general. You feel me? Like, I feel like it's hard to give a proper explanation for a lot of these low tiers because it's, like, really self-explanatory as to why they're bad. A lot of times, most of the time, it just comes to the fact that their toolkit, you know, is not good enough. This character is, like, I think these characters are, like, party game characters. You feel me? This is party game tier. Because they're not balanced. They're not balanced for competitive play, so when you put them in competitive play, they just don't work. Phantom is like decent, I guess, but I don't know. When I think of this character offline and just being able to react, I think just invalidates a lot of her neutral tools. Her advantage state isn't like amazing. Like her tools and advantage aren't like, I can't imagine. You don't really get oppressed by Zelda compared to like other characters. It's pretty self-explanatory as to why. Like it just really comes down to the fact that this character's tools not as good as the characters above them. You feel me? Especially offline. Isabelle, dog water character. Give me a reason. All right, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna say why she's bad. You give me a reason why Isabelle is better than the rest of these characters up top. Give me a reason. Give me a single reason. Fishing rod and cute dog. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good reason. Isabelle's jab is busted. No. Like, no. Come on, man. Like, you can't give me a reason. Recovery, there's better recoveries. The characters above will have better recoveries. She's cute, smiley face. Now we're getting the real reasons. Exactly. Anyways, yeah, this character's dog water. Again, it comes down to the fact that his toolkit is not that good. Gordo is not that great. A lot of his, like, Dedede is another character that's a lot better online. When I think of heavyweight, the only benefit he has is really, like, he's able to live long. But when you think of King Dedede's advantage state, like, every heavy in this game usually has, like, a pretty decent advantage state. This character has no advantage state. I just realized. What do you do? What do you get after a down throw? You get down throw forward there. And then what? You reset neutral Gordo. Oh, you got reflected. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do with this character, bruh? You're gonna do nothing. Let's move on. You're gonna do nothing. Kirby. Dog water character. This character's dog water. You run away. You camp. This character has no range. Small character, 0 range. Air mobility's trash. Doesn't Kirby have like one of the worst or like air speeds in the game? I think he does, right? Pretty sure. So you can't maneuver around as much. It's not like Jigglypuff or something. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he has... Well, I guess it's like... I'm pretty sure the reason is because they want it to be close to the game, but... When you translate it to competitive Smash, it's terrible. Plant is dog water. Another complete matchup check gimmick. Only good online. There's nothing to this character. What are you gonna do? This Plant has one good move, Patui. And that's it. All these characters are gimmicks, nothing more. Nothing more. If the opponent knows what they're doing, you will never win. You will never win unless you like supremely outplay your opponent. You're not gonna win, dude. Like, there's no point. There's no point. You feel me? This character, you know, I can actually kind of go into depth why I think Mii Swordfighter is better than all of these characters. But like, dude, this character's balls. He has some stuff. He has some stuff like he has throw combos. He has a projectile, I guess. He has a sword. Fun fact though, this character can't kill. If you avoid down throw up air, which is like a gimmick, if you just hold out, you'll never get hit by it. If you just avoid that, this character, you're literally living until like 170 a lot of the time. Tornado is so slow and reactable. It's insane. And it's like, you can like time the ledge get up properly, not get hit by it as well. Just react or predict what they're doing. It's pretty obvious. Brain data, kill power, range, etc. is just not that good compared to, you know, literally any other sword character. So there's really not much of a point. Toon Link, worst of the links by far. These are the worst of the links by far. Overall, just underwhelming. There's some things, right? There's some things that work about the character, kind of. But I really don't think there's any point in playing Toon Link over really just about any other Link in the game, right? He's just very obviously underpowered compared to them. Compared to Young Link and Adult Link. So not really a point. And overall, his effectiveness... And he has like basically most of the weaknesses that the other Links have, but just worse. A part of me wants to put him here. K Rool's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot some characters. Is he here? Is he here? I don't know, dude. K Rool's balls, but he has results. Kirby Kid does carry the f out of this character. I won't lie. I'm gonna put him at top of here. I do think he's better than K Rool, actually. I'm more afraid of a K Rool. I'm more afraid of a DK than a K Rool personally. Like, the cannonball ledge traps aren't good. If you know how side B projectile works, it's very easy to avoid. Armor is so predictable. Guys, when you fight a K Rool, just know that they're gonna nair out of hit stun every time, and you're gonna win. Okay, just shield it. Continue your advantage state. Trust me. You guys think I'm probably lying, but every K Rool will do this. You're juggling them, right? They're gonna land with a neutral lair every time. Just trust me. Just trust me. When you're playing on Elite Smash, just casually fighting against some random ass K Rool, trust me, they're gonna land with a neutral lair every time. Super big body, super easy to combo. Honestly, the recovery isn't even that good. Like sure, you're able to position it so that, like, sure, it goes a high distance and you can position it to the point where it's like kind of hard to hit. But most of the time, you can very easily gimp it with a lot of characters, actually. DK is probably worse than K Rool, actually. DK's really bad. DK's a really bad character. He's very, he kind of has Ganondorf syndrome, where his neutral is literally grab, back air, nair, dash attack, maybe a down tilt, and the grab. Did I already say grab? I don't know. Pika's disadvantage is a lot worse than K Rool's, yeah. His disadvantage is really bad. Recovery's not that great either. Side B is a gimmick. Down B is a gimmick. If you know how to avoid those, you're basically good. A lot of his moves are actually negative on hit. Like, if you do, like, an up tilt, you're getting punished. If you do, like, an up tilt at 0, you're actually getting punished. Why? I remember DK mains complaining about that a long time ago. Like, if you're fighting a fox, for example, if you up tilt them, you're getting punished. At early percents. It's actually pretty funny. Duck Hunt? He has some stuff. Where is he? He has some stuff, right? But at the end of the day, it's too much work for basically 0 reward. It's too much work for 0 reward. It's not enough, dude. This character is extremely hard for literally really hard, but not much reward for actually mastering him. You feel me? Duck Hunt just won a regional, by the way. Yeah, but like these characters, it's like I think these characters are like actually really unviable. But these characters are like, they're not really viable, but kinda. There's no way Duck Hunt in C tier when Rido top 8s a lot of tournaments. You can top 8 with these characters. You can top 8 with these characters, I think. It's possible. But even then, Raito's like very inconsistent. Like, I don't think he does. Like, he doesn't do those results every day. You feel me? Consistency is really the difference. It's really the difference between what makes an S tier character and a C tier character. Because all these characters in hindsight can really have like high peaks, but does that really matter if you can't get them every time? These characters are like the characters that can get them every time. You feel me? Where's Ice Climbers? Where's Ice Climbers? I can't find them. There they are. Very high peaks potentially. They have a lot of cool, decent combos and all that stuff. They have things, right? They have things. Their advantage state is good if you know how to use it. But they're kind of balls at the same time because Nana does not work. Sure, you have decent stuff, but what do you do when your opponent knows what you're gonna do in neutral? Because their neutral's not good. Their neutral's really bad. They're basically Luigi, but really bad. If you're fighting against a Richter and then the Richter just zones you out with projectiles and the whip, what are you gonna do? That shit's like 70-30. You know what I mean? Like, just by the nature of this character, just breeds inconsistency. The nature of this character breeds inconsistency, and you're not trying to do that. You know what I mean? Villager belongs there. He's probably next. I might change around the order, but yeah, Villager is also dog water. You're better than Isabelle because you do have better tools overall in neutral and whatnot. But it's just underwhelming. I think the real key part is the fact that they're just underwhelming overall. A lot of these characters, like, they don't pack enough of a punch for the amount of work that you put in. A lot of the time, I feel like very campy character, but I think if you understand him and like how the moves work, it's not that hard to get around. Overall, it's like, these characters are not terrible. Like, you can win maybe, but you're putting in too much work. This character's balls. By far the worst out of any DLC. Actually, no, I forgot Plant's DLC. Ignore Plant. Worst out of any like actual DLC characters. If you know what the Banjos are gonna do with the projectiles, you're not getting hit by them. It's so obvious to avoid them. Wonder Ring is a terrible move. If you know how to not get hit by it, you'll never get hit by it. Literally, it's not something that you can. It's so like predictable. Just the nature of the move, and it's limited. And sometimes you have to use it for recovery. Like their whole DLC gimmick is Wonder Wing. But like, why are you able to grab Wonder Wing? I know it's not practical, but like, why would you put that in? What's even the point? And everything else just sucks. Sometimes I literally just think about Banjo up air. Sometimes I just think about Banjo up air and why they made it like that. Why is Banjo up air like that? Why? Why does it send nowhere, doing 0 damage? What? Have you guys seen Banjo's up air? When I first played this character and I did his up air, I was just like, why? I can't even like I can barely combo. I can get like 2 uppers. Oh great, I get like 12%. So trash. Why is this up air like that? And everything else just sucks. Like, his moves just aren't that good. Down tilt, forward tilt, up tilt is just a snake up tilt, but Walmart edition. Walmart discount edition. Banjo's so bad. He's so bad. Oh my god, Banjo pisses me off. What's the point of Banjo? Ridley? He's just too big. Like, you think I'm joking, but he actually is just too big. He has some nutty stuff. Ridley does have some nutty stuff. Like, his advantage state can be potentially pretty decent. It's just his tools. Again. It's just compared to the characters up above them, it's just underwhelming. He's too big. His neutral basically goes down to Fireball, Nair, Side B, which is incredibly reactable offline. Down tilt, grab. Like, what are you gonna do with that? It's not. Also, he's actually really light. For heavy, he's really light. He's lighter than Samus. His recovery is very predictable. It's good when he's like recovering from low, and you can plank sometimes. Like, this character has planking, kind of. If you want to play really lame, but it's honestly super predictable and it's not worth it. Everything about the character is just, I don't know, just whack. Ridley advantage is okay, but everything else is underwhelming. And let's move on. These characters are like basically right beside each other. But I do think Dark Pit is slightly better because just how the arrows work. I think the arrows are better, right? Side B angle is better as well. The key word for this character, underwhelming. So underwhelming. They're too honest. They're literally too honest. They have decent frame data, but their toolkit overall, you're just gonna get outpaced by anyone that's just better. They're too honest. I know everyone says this. I know literally every single person. I know every single tier list video. People say, "Oh, the business is just too honest, bro." But that literally is the reason. I wish I was wrong. I wish I could say other things, but no. They're literally just. It's just so simplistic and underwhelming. It's just very bare bones. Does that make sense? The character's very bare bones. I think that's the perfect word to describe it. You can be a fundamentally honest character, but still have good things. And the character, super bare bones. Toolkit overall. I'm just gonna put Bayonetta here for now. Yeah, this character isn't great. She has some good players like Lima, Tamim. I think the player base of Bayonetta is actually pretty good at the game. You can have some high peaks, but again, her nature is so inconsistent. She's very difficult as well. Bayonetta is one of the hardest characters in the game, and for the amount of reward you get, again, not good. They can't kill. They have jab, but they can't, like, other than that, what you're gonna do? Back air, and jab. That's literally it. I do think Bayonetta is marginally better than, like, the rest of these characters, so honestly, she might even be here, but she's more viable than the rest of the characters, so I might move them up. I feel like, again, she's also another character where if you know the matchup, the Bayonetta is gonna struggle so hard. Literally, all I do, just play defensive and shield. Play defensive and shield, and you will win against a lot of Bayonettas. Maybe against the good Bayonettas, you have to, like, really, like, I don't know, even at top level, that's kind of just the general flowchart of how to beat the character. You just shield, play defensive, play defensive, because their main tool is side B, right? That's how they're gonna get everything. So if you just shield it, they're negative on it, you just punish, start advantage state, they're light, so they die early, boom. Obviously, it's not as simple as that, but that's basically what I do. I do think Bayonetta is better than Bowser Jr. Yeah, absolutely. Where are they? There they are. I'll put them at, like, here. I do think Bowser Jr. is better than... I do think he's better, slightly better than what people give him credit for. But, like, come on, dude. Like, nah. Their neutral is very predictable. Mega Koopa becomes irrelevant if you actually know how to play around it. They're basically another matchup check. But they do have some strong things to them. Like, their throw game's, their combo game's really good. Advantage state's really good. Recovery's, like, decent. But still, I think the predictability nature of the character holds them back a lot, if I had to assume. Okay, let me explain. I have fought Armadillo before, best Lucario in the world. I don't get why everyone's putting... I think Lucario is, like, around here. You know what I mean? Like, Lucario's not that great. Again, like, these characters are not that great, but he has some stuff. He can do stuff, right? He has the same air mobility as Wolf, I'm pretty sure. Recovery is really good. He has tons of recovery mix-ups. Aura is bullshit. Aura is so buffed in tournament. Like, do you guys see how f***ing Armadillo beat Wadi at Smash World Tour? Come on, dude. Their neutral is like, you can mix it up. You have a decent amount of mix-ups in neutral. They're like one of the least like predictable characters, I'd say. But their issue lies in the fact that early percents, they're really bad. They're really, really bad. He's such a volatile, inconsistent character. Really high peaks, but overall consistency is the matter, and you want consistency in a good character, and for that reason, I'll just put him here for now. But I do believe that, you know, he has some stuff. He can do stuff that's better than these characters. Rosalina is this is probably the end of C tier. She has a lot of depth. There's a lot like you can go in depth with the character, but dude, you're gonna work so much harder. I don't know how Bubsy does it. I don't know how Samuel Bubsy does it. I'll be real. I really believe in the fact that since Bubsy is able to, or the Buzz is able to like get decent results, higher peaks than Bayonetta players, I think. Again, she's probably super carried by the Buzz, but the fact that, you know, it's possible, I think shows to the character overall. I just like overall, it's just she's one of the hardest characters. Again, hard character, not that much reward, but more reward than like these characters, I think. Very slow, like a lot of she has some decent matchups. Like for example, she's really good against like fighting game characters. Probably I don't know about the rest, but overall she's not. I don't know how to like describe this, but I do feel like you can do stuff with her better than the rest of the people below her. Luma, like her advantage state can occasionally be really good. Up air juggles, nair, that. Controlling the neutral with like tilts and whatnot. You can control neutral very well occasionally. You just have to fight like a character that's not... Again, some characters it's just really hard. It's really hard to get outpaced. But again, if you know what you're doing, I feel like it's possible. And the Buzz has shown that. Even lighter, one of the lightest characters in the game actually. They have a decent advantage state. Disable is pretty good, I guess. But you're gonna get, like, if you fight like a Roy, for example, you're just gonna get hit once and die at 0. Feel me? And I feel like, honestly, Shadow Ball is like decent. The Shadow Ball strategy is basically like go in the corner, charge Shadow Ball, get your extensions and whatnot. But really, dude, you're not gonna... It's like, you're really not. It's really not worth it. Trust me. It's really, really not worth it. And I don't even think their advantage state is that... Like, the weaknesses do not make up for the advantages. For sure, with Mewtwo, I think. And I think it's really apparent. I think it's really apparent with this character. But you can do some stuff with him. I know Wadi, you know, obviously Wadi... like, he can do some stuff. But it's really hard. You really need a good player to take advantage. Like, again, I think these characters... There honestly should be like a kind of a separate tier between like right here where I'm separating it, but it's whatever. I'll just put them in there for now. Put them like, I think they are better than kids. Oakgees can describe this better than I can, but they're like okay. Like this is like mid tier, right? Low mid tier ish. They're like, these characters are decent, right? But they're not really worth, if I had to assume. They're not really worth it. They're decent, but they're not worth it, I feel like. Mii Gunner, you can zone out very well with some of their custom specials, I feel like. But again, their advantage state is not great. A lot of it comes down to gimmicks. If you know how to like avoid it, it can be pretty easy. It can be pretty easily avoidable. You have some nice winning matchups, but like Mii Gunner does really well against like Snake, for example. But some other characters is just hell. It's just hell because you're just gonna get so outpaced. Oh yeah, Meta Knight. I forgot Meta Knight. Yeah, I think Meta Knight's over here. Meta Knight's over here. Very simplistic character. They do have some stuff with like upper bullshit. Like, I'm sorry for not giving so much depth for every low tier in the game. I'm sorry, but it's just obvious that their tools are not, you know, they're not worth it compared to the others. For the amount of work that you're putting in, come on, dude. Shorter range than most. It's just, you have one combo, you have one gimmick, and you have to hold on to that. I feel like the main counterplay against Meta Knight is to just respect, or not even respect, just like be aware of them mashing in neutral, forward air, nair, dash attack. If you're just aware of those moves, there's not much you can do. What is he gonna get? A grab? Up smash? Down throw, like up smash or whatever? Or like dash attack, I guess, and that could lead to juggle combos, but overall, it just doesn't compare to the people above them. I feel like Cape is pretty dumb. Cape is dog. No, dude, like it's not that good. It's a gimmick. Cape is a gimmick. Cape, like neutral B on stage, is a gimmick, and you know that. If you know what to do against that, you'll never get hit by it. Okay. Richter. I'm not rating Simon. Simon's probably below Ganondorf. But anyways. Okay, man. I can say a lot about this character. I think I can say that. I think I could say a lot about this character more than a lot of other people, because a lot of people put them like here. Like, no. No. I placed top 13 at SmashCon with this character. No, he's not this tier. He has some stuff. Ritter is the definition of a character, a counterpick character. He has some really good matchups. He's actually really good against like all of these characters. He's pretty good against like a lot of the low tiers. You feel me? And maybe some mid tiers are like, maybe even some. He's really good against like gimmicks. I think Richter is the anti-gimmick. He's the anti-gimmick, honestly. Just by the nature of how they work. Oh yeah, not Bayo, but most of these characters he's really good against. Like, I know, right? Like, he has some really high peaks. But you're gonna fight like an Aegis, and you're gonna fucking quit the game. Like, you know what I mean? Or you're gonna fight a Pikachu, and you're gonna want to quit the game. Or you're gonna fight a Fox, or you're eventually gonna fight into a Joker. Joker is the reason why I don't play this character anymore. He's actually the main reason. That character is literally, it's just trash, dude. Joker is actually the reason why I quit Richter back in like summer 2019. He's literally the reason. His advantage state can be really good. His ledge trapping, if done right, can be pretty decent. It's like the best thing about the character, but they're neutral. If you know what they're doing, if you just like shield and know how to parry, it's just so hard. Their disadvantage state is so bad. Their disadvantage state is terrible. Their air mobility is terrible because they made them fucking like the Castlevania games where you can only jump in one direction. They made them purposefully like that, I think, just to like imitate the games or whatever. If you played Castlevania games, you know what I'm talking about. His recovery is so bad. I don't know why his recovery. Have you guys seen the up B in the actual Castlevania games? Look at how far it goes. You're up here. Whoosh! Look at how far that goes. Come on, man. It probably goes farther than this, honestly. It's like limited by the ceiling. Scammed. Actually scammed. But yeah, it's just, I really like the character, but they're just not worth it. I think there's someone I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Lucas. Lucas is worse than that character. Worse than that character. Worse than that character. He's like here. He has some stuff. He has Z cancel or the Zer cancel stuff. Decent multi-hit decent juggles. Decent multi-hit combos. Decent frame data. But honestly, bro, like, first of all, PK Fire is not that good offline, at least. PK Fire is so reactable offline. You can't like it's so reactable. Don't let online fool you. PK Fire is literally so reactable offline. You can't, like, it's really easy to avoid. Like, they have kill throws, but I just feel like they just get outclassed or he just gets outclassed naturally. His range isn't that great. He gets outclassed by a lot of characters. Like, what do you do against a wolf? What do you do against a wolf, dude? Lucas is the definition of a character that can have really high peaks, but they're not worth it. They're really not. In theory, like, they're good, but again, execution, tournament nerves, the simplicity of not just even just simplicity, just the sheer bullshit of the topper tier characters, I think just invalidates, you know, the point of playing him. But like, I just want to say, I don't think you should, if you have fun with any of these characters, like, if you want to keep playing these characters and you have fun with the game with these characters, ignore everything I say. This video doesn't matter, okay? Like, you can play whoever you want. I don't care. I think Richter is better than Marth. I might be biased, but if Leo cannot play this character, they're fucking doo-doo. Okay? They're doo-doo, man. Like, you have some peaks, right? You have to tipper, but again, dude, it's a matter of consistency in this game. And Marth is the fucking least consistent character ever. Like, how many times are you gonna get tippers consistently? Very rarely. Even Leo commented on that, dude. If Leo says the character is poo, then yeah, just don't play them, okay? Don't play them. Come on, dude. But I do think he is better than, like, actually, let me move him like here, yeah. This is like the worst rendition of Marth by far, right? Absolutely, right? Marth in Melee, Brawl, Smash 4, top tier. This is like the first game where he's like poo. You know, you feel me? He's so cool. I wish he was good. Incineroar is the top of C tier. Yes. Incineroar is the top of C tier. You guys agree with me on this? Incineroar's top of C tier. Incineroar is the definition of a very fundamentally good character held back by some bullshit weaknesses. He has really high peaks. SkyJ has been putting in the work, man. Like, he's been showing what this character can really do. And like, you agree, just his moves by themselves are good. His moves by themselves are pretty good. But then you look at everything else. You look at the recovery, dog water. Neutral is okay, I guess. Speed, dog water. If Incineroar was fast, boom, 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 or at least here, right? If Incineroar was a fast character, boom, like easily, right? Like by far. I feel like if you do put in the work with this character, you could see some marginal results higher than probably a lot of these characters. Actually, I think Richter is a better character. I might be biased, but I think Richter is honestly better. No, I'm just gonna put Jigglypuff over here. Jigglypuff is bottom. This is like high, low. This is like high mid tier, kind of. This is like low. This is like mid, high mid tier. We're getting over here. We're getting over here. These are like... Jigglypuff is a pretty solid character. They do have weaknesses and they are somewhat limited. But Base Mage, dude, Base Mage has been putting in the work, man. Base Mage has been putting in the work, bro. You guys have seen... I'm sure you guys seen it. Watch Summit and Base Mage and what he's doing and what you know, they've been doing as of late. He does have some stuff. Dare loops, rest, of course, amazing move, amazing aero mobility. Edge guarding, easily one of the best edge guardings in the games. But the lack of range and I guess just like you just get really walled out by a lot of characters. You feel me? Like, what are you gonna do against a Steve? I forgot Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit Trainer can have really high peaks, very defensive character, or like can be very defensive and aggressive at the same time, rather. Planking strategy. The thing is, Wii Fit's a gimmick. If you know what they're doing, if you don't get hit, please don't get hit by ball. It's so obvious. The planking is so obvious. Respect. Don't over respect. Respect. No. Just respect down B. And the bullshit. Respect deep breathing. They become really broken when they do deep breathing. But they're still a predictable character. They're still a very predictable character, with not much obstacles in neutral overall. They get their damage off of chip damage and people overextending. And if you just don't do that, you're in the clear, dude. But they still have some stuff, so I think overall I put him over here. No. I can only imagine this character is a lot easier to deal with offline. But they do have some stuff. 11 sword aerials are really good. His projectiles sets up really good conditioning, combo opportunities. Arc fire ledge trapping's broken, but really slow. Recovery can be kind of predictable at times. Gets outpaced. He just gets outpaced by a lot of characters. Like if you fight against like a Roy, good fucking luck, dude. Terrible burst options. You're not getting like it's hard to approach with this character. You have to rely on remaining defensive and then kind of hoping that they fall into your bullshit. But if they don't do that, nah. Ike, fundamentally pretty solid character. But they're so predictable. Ike is so predictable. It's really the problem with being too fundamental is that you're going to be it's very hard to mix up and innovate. You know what I mean? Ike is the definition of a solved character. No one's gonna pick up Ike and then be suddenly, oh my god, dude, this Ike dude, he's gonna get, this guy is getting top 8 at these Japan tournaments. Like, no, that's not happening. This character is solved and will never, progress. But he's solid overall. But he'll never get much better than this. Imagine if the Buzz switched back to Olimar, then won a major. That's literally what would happen if he switched back to Olimar. And I wish I was joking. Speaking of Olimar, I do not think this character is great. If you know how to play around the Pikmin, they have a really good advantage state. This might be a hot take a little bit, because Pikmin's Olimar's damage output is pretty good, I won't lie. But they're super light. They actually have a pretty bad disadvantage. I know Whistle exists, but like other than that, you know what I mean? The arrow mobility is not great. They're one of the most easily ledge trappable characters, I think, just because of how slow they are. You have to set up like the perfect conditions, and it doesn't help that he's a hard character to play as well. Sora is dog water. Sora's such a disappointment. For the last Fighters Pass 2 characters, look at this real quick. Look at this look at this image. Look at this image. Think about these 4 characters, or 5 characters, and think about the amount of bullshit that they can, do. Like, you guys know what I mean, right? Like, just think about these 5 characters and then look at Sora. And how good he is. Come on, man. Why do they make him so underwhelming? I don't know. Everything is impractical. All those Twitter clips you see, until someone like uses that stuff in like a real major, I'm not convinced. And Zachary, I know Zachary won a major with Sora, but honestly, I think Zachary's just 5 trillion times better than everyone else. I honestly don't even think it was Sora. And the fact that it was a new character and nobody knew the matchup is also, I might be making excuses, but it's relevant. He said it was a miracle. Zachary said it was a miracle he won that major. If your character is a miracle that they can't win a major and you want to win a major, just don't play them. Like, come on, dude. Dude, I think the main weakness of Sora is, like, mobility. They're actually very underwhelming in mobility. When I feel like playing as Sora, the mobility feels weird. Like, I feel like dude, I might be super duper biased, but Kazuya feels faster. Kazuya feels like a faster character than Sora. Does that make sense? Being too floaty is a terrible, terrible thing. You can't do that, dude. He's too floaty. And I know they wanted to make him similar to like the games, but when you look at the topper tier characters and see the trends, like, come on, dude. I don't think Yoshi's that great, man. I don't think Yoshi's that great. Like, these characters are good. When I say they're not great, it probably means I think they're overrated. I think Yoshi's overrated as fuck. And you guys might not agree with me because you guys don't know how to fight him. But I feel like he's one of Yoshi is too linear. He's one of the most linear characters in the game. Like, you can win if you really outplay your opponent, I feel like. He's just annoying. Yeah. But like, the way of how the character works, it's just if you know how to fight around it, if you know how to fight around their air mobility and how they approach with their aerials, neutral beam mix-ups, he's kind of the Ike problem, where he's fundamentally solved, basically, and there's not much you can. It's really just a matter of being a better player with the character, but if you know, it's like hard if the opponent knows the matchup, I feel like, and knows how to get around like all of your aerial approaches and bullshit. Not better than Olimar? Yeah, he's worse than Olimar, for sure. Yeah. Luigi, yeah. I think Luigi's here. Very explosive advantage state. Very, very explosive advantage state. You can get one grab and get 70%. They're neutral. Although it looks simplistic, it can actually be kind of effective. I think Elgin is crazy. Elgin is just crazy, dude. Elgin is insane. Like, he shows, like, the real potential, I'd say. And, of course, his disadvantage is stupid because... Although it doesn't sound great, like, down B, frame 1 invincible, lol. You can legitimately get 2 grabs and kill your opponent. So, amazing advantage state. But, they obviously have weaknesses. Terrible air mobility. Their neutral is okay, but it's not great. The recovery's not that great either. So, it's like... The problem with those weaknesses is those weaknesses are really bad and kind of breed inconsistency. But their advantages are really good. Like, this is the tier where advantages actually start making up for, you know, some of the character's weaknesses. You feel me? I think Ryu's a better character than Sora, bro. Actually, no. Is he? Man, I love Ryu, bro. I really wish I could play this character. Ryu is legit my first or second favorite video game character of all time. They did get the Shaku buff, which is good. He has some things that can work. But really, it's just like... it's not worth it, man. For me, it's not worth it. Maybe for some other people it is. But... you can do stuff. Like, Aiken has been putting in the work. Aiken, Vendetta... That one Japanese Ryu that beat Komei or something. You can do stuff with the character. Asimo, yeah. Asimo and Munikin as well. Like, obviously, the character has some stuff, but... Mobility is... man, mobility is important in this game, dude. And I don't think... His mobility is his main weakness, for sure. His recovery is not that great either. You have focus, I guess, but still. Projectiles... They're good, but they can be outpaced by some characters, bro. Like, what the f*** are the projectiles really gonna do against, like, a Roy? I keep on using Roy as the example. I don't know why, but still. I think the projectiles, they're good, but they're not... They're not, like, really the thing. You feel me? Their recovery's okay. Their mobility, it's really just the mobility, man. And I don't think... And his normals aren't actually, like... Like, they're okay, but they're not enough. It's not like... It's not like Ken. It's not the same. You guys feel me on that? It's not the same at all. Oh, yeah, I guess I should rate Ken as well. I think Ken's a better character than Yoshi. Yeah, Ken's better than... Ken is better than Ryu because he has mobility. He has better cheese factor, higher peaks of advantage state. Honestly, just the fact that he's fast. Because Ken has real mobility and he's fast, it's actually, like, just not even comparable in my opinion. But the problem with Ken is that if you know the matchup, if you know how to properly SDI his effectiveness becomes a lot less. His overall effectiveness becomes a lot less. Because his neutral is... I don't think his neutral is better than in every way, but he's still like... He's actually... No. Ryu's neutral is better than Ken. It's better. Overall. Fundamentally, it's better overall. But because you're fast, you have more opportunities to kind of start Ken's bullshit before Ryu's bullshit. Does that make sense? The speed difference is just super crucial. Ken also has a better Shoryu. I think his Tatsu is better overall. Ken can just be really predictable is the problem. He has Yoshi syndrome. He can be really predictable if you know what he's gonna do. Really predictable. And he just gets he just gets, like, at a certain point, it just gets really hard. She's better than Ike. Characters are kind of viable. Like, obviously, you see Leo do some crazy shit. You see Shadik do some crazy stuff against Cosmos. You saw Leo beat Spargo. She has, like, pretty good advantage state. You can get a decent amount of stuff. Like, she had some bullshit. Neutral B, side B, of course. Forward air juggles, up air juggles, Nair. But it's just... I really don't see it still. I still don't see it. I think these characters... Yeah. Corrin's actually a kind of slow character. Feels weird. She has the range to kind of make up for it, but... It's weird. These characters are, like, kind of viable. Like, yes. You can do some stuff with these characters. And, you know, it's obvious. Like, you know, Elgin got top 3 at main stage. Of course, it's very possible. So that's why I say kind of viable, but... Again, man, matter of consistency, bro. It's hard. Link. Solid fundamentally character. I just think... Link is very hard as well. Link is very hard. You need to know a lot of bomb tech. It's really hard. You need to be really good with Link. A lot of these characters, you need to be really good with them to get the full potential of the character. And once you do get the full potential of the character, sure, you actually can get some good results. But Link, it's hard, man. Dude, where is T, man? Where is T? What is T doing? What is T? Did he quit Smash? Solid fundamentally. Border's good. Nair's good. Pretty good combos. Lots of kill options, of course. Throw combos, kill throw. Solid zoning, but he does have weaknesses in terms of like him being kind of slow. He's not that slow, but like it's hard to I'd say keep up with some characters, I'd say. Oh yeah, Pichu. I think Pichu is better than Ike. This character used to be up here. This used to be a real image. Month 1 to 4, or like 1 to 5. Month 1 to 5 of the game. This used to be the meta. Pichu, really good peaks. Pretty good throw combos, but light as hell. Inconsistent. Short, light, like you're gonna die at 60 for putting in so much work. It's just not. It's not worth, man. There's a reason why Void plays Sheik. Okay, there's a reason, but it's still possible to do stuff with Pichu. I'd say still possible. I didn't rate Hero yet, right? Oh, no, I'm pretty sure. Where's Hero? There he is. I'm sorry, I forgot about this one. I forgot about that one. My bad. We're going back to the C tier. Ah, man. This character... His normals, garbage. Recovery, pretty decent, I guess, with Zoom and Up B. You can play... Again, it's RNG. The character is literally RNG. But they balanced him in a way to the point where you know the RNG isn't that big. Like, I don't think Hero is the main reason. I think there's more party game characters than Hero. Hero is actually pretty well balanced for like his insane archetype. They made sure he wasn't good, because if he was good, everyone would complain. They made sure. Because his normals, all of his normals are terrible. All of it, they're not terrible, but they're underwhelming. And you need to pray for good RNG to get good, to make the most out of the character. And it's just not enough, dude. Definitely not worth to play the character, in my opinion. Let's move on. Falcon got buffed so many times. Dude, why did Falcon get so buffed? I actually don't know. To be fair, he was pretty dog water in the beginning of the game. But, like, he's a pretty solid character now. I think he's a pretty solid character. Captain Falcon has one of the best advantage states in the game. He's basically just a worse Luigi. He's solid, good throw game, kill throw, stupid special moves now. Very stupid special moves. Up B, side B, down B are all very good. Combo starters. Okay recovery, I guess. Really good burst options. Really good, like, just potential to just kill you. You feel me? Oh yeah, up smash. Funny move. I forgot about that. The problem that lies with him is his predictability factor and bad disadvantage state, I think. And no like proper zoning tools, I guess. No projectile. It's pretty like simple. Like, everyone knows what a Falcon's gonna do. You know what I mean? It's really simple, but like fundamentally, he's very solid, of course. Oh yeah, Mii Brawler. I forgot Mii Brawler. Mii Brawler's like here. I can't really say much about the character. I just know that his meta has been increasing. I know Isan has been doing some work. He's a very fast character, kind of like a Fox Mario archetype, which he's very solid, but I can't say too much because I don't know enough about the character, so I'm just gonna put him out here for now. Bowser's like over here. Pretty solid character. Super buck from the rest of his renditions of Smash. Up the auto shield, side B command grab, throw combos, insane kill power, etc. But he can, just from him being like how big he is and kind of the weird startup of his moves, I think are his main weaknesses, I'd say. Disadvantage state also isn't great, but he's still a solid character. Like, there's not much I can say in terms of like weaknesses. It's just like overall he's like around here, I'd say. Inkling really fell off. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what happened. I honestly don't know what happened with Inkling. I think people just kind of figured him out. People just kind of figured them out, and they're just gonna keep. Okay, they're just gonna keep doing the back air. Oh, they're gonna roll her in this situation. Oh, they're gonna do forward air. Oh, they're gonna do nair. Oh, they're gonna grab over there. It's the Ike situation again. Exactly. I think the counterplay of a character outpaced the development of the character, and it's probably gonna stay like that for a while. But they're solid still overall. They're still overall pretty solid, but it's just not worth. Very, very linear game plan. Honestly, like I didn't mind Inkling that much. I kind of like, I don't know, he just disappeared. They just disappeared. Yes, this is the placement. There we go. All right. Everyone has been complaining. Does anyone else notice this? Everyone has been complaining about this character. Everyone has been complaining about it. I don't know what's been happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what happened with this character that everyone is saying, oh my god, he's so bullshit now. Oh my god, he's top tier. Oh my god. Why is everyone complaining? I don't know. I think people are just complaining about the character design, and I do admit that he's one of the most degenerate characters, like top 5 most degenerate. I think as a person who knows how to play this character to a pretty good extent, Kazuya is broken, but he's not good. Or he's not amazing. Kazuya is broken, but he's not amazing. When you look at the character, like by itself, right? Oh my god, you just get one electric, they f***ing die. Oh my god, dude. Like, dude, how is this character not the best character in the game? You can just get one hit. How are you gonna get the hit? Okay? How are you gonna get the hit? Kazuya stands in place. It's invincible, sure. But how are you gonna get the hit is the question. You get forward air, you can get forward air, you can get nair, you can get grab. All these leads to electric, but how likely is it, if you know what you're doing, that you're gonna get hit by those options frequently? Let's flip the argument. How easy is it for Kazuya to get that hit in the first place? It's really hard. I'm just saying right now, if your person knows what they're doing, it's really hard. They designed Kazuya to make it so that his neutral is supremely dog shit. He has a frame 7 jump squat. His jump doesn't go anywhere. He has crouch dash mobility, sure, but it's not that invincible. You have to take some super high risks. Actually, no, not even super high risk. I wouldn't say that. His risk reward is pretty good. It's actually one of the better things about the character. But his neutral is legit not great. It's not great, and that's really important in my opinion. And what people also don't understand is how to get out of Kazuya combos. If you guys like look at this video, and you'll find the tech. You'll find the tech of how to properly get out. You know, probably just not die. Here's the example of what bad Kazuya counterplay is. I'm sorry, Chippy, I have to expose you just for this one moment. But here's the issue. Gets hit, okay? What is he doing here? He's holding one direction in the DI line, and because of that, the Kazuya knows what he's doing. If the Joker player did my combo tech, it would be way harder for the Kazuya to actually 0 to death. Look, you see how he's just DIing out all the time? This is not how you get out of Kazuya combos. This is like a bad example. You have to know how to properly get out, and you can watch my new YouTube video to actually get out. And once you do know that counterplay, the character becomes a lot worse. The character becomes a lot worse. And the thing that everyone talks about so much, oh my god, you can just kill him in one hit, suddenly does not exist. Or like, it still exists, but it's so hard to the point where I really don't think it's that broken. You feel me? I think people are just freaking out because they don't know what the f to do against this character. And they don't know how to like properly whiff punish, how to get out of his range, his burst range, etc. Yeah, I think people just overrate. He's overrated. Yeah, I think Falco's over here. I do think Falco is better than Kazuya. These 4 characters are literally the same exact archetype. You guys ever realize that? These characters do cutscene combos and try to kill you instantly. And I think Falco's actually the best out of all of them. Falco's the one that's most known for, exactly. He's the most volatile by far. Pretty decent recovery. He has a reflector. Throw combos are like super good, I think. Better than like, maybe not better than Kazuya, but like really good consistency wise. His combos are really consistent. Well, most of the time. I think, yeah, him doing well against zoners. All 3 of these characters kind of do shit against zoners. This character is kind of poo. Yeah, probably worse than Falcon, actually. Recovery is terrible. It's literally just Roy, but worse. his advantage state is like, it's still good, but it's not as good. His side B is good, but it's not as good. He's a naturally pretty predictable character. It's just not enough. But he has good frame data. He has decent juggles, all that stuff. The recovery really holds him back so much. If he had like Royal B, it'd be very different. Ness, pretty solid character. Pretty solid character. Tons of mix-ups with like down B and his overall air mobility. PK fire, combo throws, kill throw. Lots of like shenanigans with like the down B. Good juggles. Pretty solid character, but he can just get outclassed or outranged by others. Kind of like the predictability factor, I guess. Actually, not even really. It's just he kind of just get outranged at certain times. His recovery is like okay, but it can be taken advantage of. Solid character overall. Not much else to say. Honestly, Byleth is like worse than... I think he's worse than Ness, dude. Or Falco even. No, he's not worse than Falco. I think that Byleth's pretty good because he gets a lot out of his hits. Combo throw. 2 combo throws actually. Nair is broken. Good tilts. Projectile's like okay, but yeah. Side B. Up B. All of his like... I guess except for down B, I guess. All of his aerials are really good. Kills really easily. He doesn't get ledge trapped. Is a really big one. He has one of the best ledge hangs. He has moves to like plank and recovery is amazing. You have the DLC factor. Just the DLC factor of up B out of shield and the extensions you can get out of it are amazing. He's just slow. But obviously you guys have seen Leo, pull out his real potential. But I think overall he's like around here. Greninja is the type of character that is already kind of solved and doesn't have much going for them in the future. They have really good factors like Nair, forward air, dash attack is insane, juggles are insane. I don't know, it's just hard to like sometimes not be predictable in terms of trying to kill. No out of shield option. No out of shield option is terrible. But overall he's solid. But I really don't see him going forward. Like his overall predictability, I think is a really bad thing, personally. Sephiroth? Yeah, Sephiroth's around here. I wish Sephiroth was like top tier broken, but that's just not true. A lot of his moves just take too long to start up. I think if you know how to like get around his bullshit, it's not like it's tough, dude. It's tough as a Sephiroth player. Fighting like Roy's, Box, a lot of the top tier is just really hard. This is really hard, and he's f***ing light. He does have some bullshit with like wing and stuff. Side B's really good, but it's too much work. More reward than like these characters, but he's really hard. I don't have much to say about Pac-Man. Really good frame data, really amazing zoning options. Just a solid character. Pac-Man is dumb, pretty dumb, but there's dumber characters, I think. Solid, amazing boxing options, combo throw, kill throw, amazing setups with the Hydrant plus neutral B. Yeah, solid character. High tier. These are like characters you can win majors and shit with potentially. I actually like have no clue about Sheik, dude. Sheik is like the definition of a in theory really f***ing good, but in execution it's just so hard, bro. Void does crazy shit. Zachary thinks Sheik's like best character ever. There's a lot. I can only see this character going further, so I'm not gonna comment much. I'm just gonna put him over here for now. I'm just gonna put bottom of 8 tier. But obviously very solid, amazing frame data. She doesn't play neutral. The best part about Sheik is she doesn't play neutral. She just wins. She wins neutral automatically. 9 times out of 10 you'll win neutral. But it's the things that you get with those neutral interactions that are what people mainly focus on, I guess. Pokemon Trainer is a character that is only getting worse, I feel like. They're good. Quid has been doing amazing work. Quid just won a major. They're good. But they have some very obvious weaknesses, I think. That will forever just... Pokemon Trainer will just forever be like here. You know what I mean? They're good. And you can win with them. But they're not really the biggest... Their meta is not gonna like enhance, I'd say. For example, the biggest weakness Pokemon Trainer has is actually getting off the ledge. Fun fact. It's actually getting off the ledge. When you fight against someone who's good against ledge trapping, getting off the ledge as PT is impossible. So hard. And I noticed it when I was playing as Terry against Quid. I'm like, huh, this guy really can't get off the ledge. I'm just gonna keep doing this. And that's how I won. That's literally how I won. And all the Pokemon's disadvantage states aren't good. They aren't good. Literally put them on the ledge, they can't do anything if you know how to ledge trap. But obviously, all three of the characters, like, they're good, but like they're kind of slow. They're predictable, but they're very solid fundamentally, so I'll just put them here. Kind of just gets worse over time. Mega Man kind of just got worse over time. Everyone just kind of stopped playing Mega Man. Again, it's another case of too much work for not enough reward, I guess. If I had to assume, if I had to assume why. But he's solid. He's a good character. He has some good matchups, but it can just get really hard, I think. He also got nerfed. Yeah, he got nerfed as well. I forgot about that. His new shield is way worse compared. It's not way worse, but compared to the beast he was in the first few months, man. I actually low-key could have been a Mega Man main. But because I love Mega Man. Mega Man is like my favorite video game character, but it is what it is. We're getting to the real shit right now. Yeah, I think Min Min is over here. I think Min Min, top tier, pre-patch, post-patch, top of B tier. Personally, I know Proto Banham does work with him, but there's a reason why Proto has been using Lucina more as of late. I don't think Min Min's A tier anymore. I might be biased because I think Terry does really well against Min Min, but after the nerfs, it's not worth. This might be a hot take, but Min Min is not solo viable. Not solo viable at all. Nope. Very volatile matchups. Their ledge, they have PT syndrome. Their ledge hang is so bad, and there's not much like mix-ups you can really do anymore. Like, the shield pressure nerf is pretty huge. A lot of characters here, yeah, exactly. Like Min Min invalidates a lot of characters here, but against like the characters here, it's tough, bro. Samus, dude, this character is low-key broken now. Samus is low-key broken now, and you guys have been seeing it. Icy Mist, Siski, Quick, they've all been putting in work, man. This character's only getting better, I think, over time. Really, really good. Very solid, like, moves by itself. Very solid melee attacks. Charge Shot is f***ing insane. Missiles, down B, insane ledge trapping. Up B out of shield, frame 4 up B out of shield. Young Link is the best Link. Amazing frame data, amazing conversions from projectiles, amazing camping, amazing mobility. I think when I compare it to the characters above, they're just like, he's just like barely worse than the characters above. You feel me? I think he's around here, dude. He might be A tier, maybe bottom of A tier, but still. Actually, hold on. I'll put him here. I'll put him here for now, because it feels kind of wrong to put him at the same tier as these characters. So I'll put him here for now. I think the issue with Young Link just lies in the fact that his recovery is not great, and his disadvantage can be kind of poo. But that's kind of it, honestly. And I guess he can kind of struggle to kill at times. Yeah, I think it's time. Jeez! Yeah, I think there he is over here. Yeah, this is Terry. This is where he is. This is where he is, dude. Terry is a very good character. Broken burst options, projectile, kills you at 40 sometimes. Go is incredible. Recovery is okay. Just really bullshit. Frame data, he can mash on you. The fact that he can, like, you know, just get those Jackman first. The only thing that's like an issue is if your opponent knows how to like SDI properly, but even then that has some counterplay, and it's not it's not like a thing that will always happen, you know what I mean? He has auto turnaround. I think this is the I think he's way better than, not way better, but I think he's better than these characters. You feel me? I think he's better. As a person who plays this character every day of his goddamn life, I think I know the most in saying that I think is around here. Terry's really good. Lucina, good character, man. Good character. Proto Banham has been putting in the work. You guys have seen him, but again, like, she's very solidly fundamental, she's really fundamentally solid. Not much else to say. Solid moves. Good throw game. Amazing neutral. Really easy to control space with her, I guess. Good mobility. I think it just gets hard because of how like fundamental she is. You know what I mean? But she's just a solid character. Not much else to say. I'll put him over here. I'm just gonna put him at here because I think Gloomy has way too many good results for Wario to not be up here. But like he's solid. It's Gluto. Wario's not better than Pac. Nah, I think he is. The nerfs didn't even like. It really did not affect him that much. Yeah, I can't say Terry is better than Wario. I just can't do that. I think there's a good placement for Wario. The tiers are ordered to the best of my ability, Flex King. Or Flex 1 King. Why did I say King? Flex 1 NG. Yeah. Wario, really good. Waft, amazing air mobility. Recovery, amazing. Throw combos, etc. Really good juggle capability. You know, all that stuff. Fox is amazing. Fox is an amazing character. He's very stressful to play as, but once you get past that shit, he's broken, dude. He's really good. Amazing frame data. He can mash on you for days. Good throw condition game. Like, you can be very easily conditioned to get thrown, and then you get juggled from that or whatever. Up air advantage state. You get one up air, you get 70%. It's neutral is one of the best in the game because of how fast he is. Amazing frame data. Good. One of the best ledge trappers in the game. Yeah, I think he's solid, dude. Dash attack is amazing. Like, broken, dude. Amazing, 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 amazing. Mario fell off, dude. I don't know what to say. Inkling Syndrome. Inkling Syndrome. Inkling Syndrome. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, again, very solid character, but like, what else is Mario gonna fucking do? I know Zen, you just beat Leo. Like, again, these characters are good. I'm not saying these characters are... They're good, but, you know, they can get wins, but it's a matter of will they always do it. And we haven't seen a Mario do insane shit in a very long time, so I'm gonna put it there for now. Game Watch is a very good character. Game Watch is very, very good. Nair, dash attack. Like, his neutral isn't the strong point, but it's the fact that if you get that neutral interaction, you're taking 70% immediately. He ignores disadvantage state. He literally ignores disadvantage state. Uppy out of shield. Yeah, just Uppy. Uppy literally lets him skip a part of the game. One of the best recoveries. Literally zero disadvantage state. Doesn't get less trapped. Yeah, really, really good character. Really, really good character. He can just be kind of predictable and can struggle to kill at times. And with like, and it's hard. It might be hard in neutral for people that actually know what they're doing. But he also, the Game Watch is also like invalidates a lot of characters too. Bacon everywhere. Come on, dude. Ubby does everything. Ubby, Nair. Come on, it's insane. Amazing throw combos as well. Yeah, he's insane. Insane character. Broken. Diddy Kong is really, really good. Amazing neutral, banana, broken, throw combos, amazing, kill setups, amazing. He can kind of struggle with kill, but he has like consistent kill setups that work. You feel me? And he can dominate the neutral against a lot of the cast. And you've seen Tweak do amazing, crazy shit. I think it's funny because people used to say Diddy was like around here or something, but now I think he's up here. And he's only gonna get better. I feel like a lot of tech, a lot of depth with the character as well. You can be very unpredictable. Monkey Flip is amazing. I think he's around here. Sonic is a win button. If you play really well, he's literally a win button. If you get a stock and you know what you're doing, he's the win button. He's he's good. Like he actually racks up damage so fast. He racks up damage so fast. His neutral's amazing. Spin dash is broken. Kill throw, combo throw. It's just a matter of fact that I think his only weaknesses really is like he's kind of hard to play. It takes a lot of energy to play him. Yeah, Sonic's a really good character. Snake is only getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Snake, I might be biased because I fight against the Snake very often, but he can be very... I think Snake is only getting worse. He's getting limited. It's like... He has so many volatile matchups as well. Like, he's good, obviously. He has a lot of broken shit, like grenades. But his disadvantage stage, his recovery is not amazing. His recovery is pretty good, I guess, but his advantage stage is terrible. If you know around, if you like know around how to get around Snake's gimmicks, it's so hard for the Snake. I feel like it's really only MVD and occasionally Apollo Kage at times, dude. No one plays Shulk. This is just pure theory. There's Nico, and that's it. There's Nico and Kome, that's it. I'm just gonna put him right here because it's very obvious that we know that he's a good character, but it takes so much effort. His moves taking a lot of startup is a big weakness, I'd say. But obviously, it's just everything else is like really bullshit, I'd say. His only real weakness is the fact that he has a lot of style in his moves. But which is honestly a big deal, but everything else is broken, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. ZSS is worse than Sonic, dude. ZSS, like she's still really solid. She's still really good, I think, even with the nerfs. Even with the nerfs, even with the Mars propaganda, I still think that she's still very solid. I'll put it over here. She's very hard. That's not a big reason, but like, it's just in comparison to like the rest of the, it's just compared to like here, it's just not, you know. Definitely over here or here. She's either over here or over here. I'm just gonna put over here for now because I think Mars has way too many good results to ignore, like put it here, I think. Well, I guess you can say the same thing about Light, but still. Steve is fucking broken. This character is not fair. This character is not fair. When you think of a fair character, this character is not fair. Blocks, invalidates, literally all these characters. Like, just the existence of blocks literally invalidates so many of these characters, and arguably some of these characters so much, it's insane. Up tilt is -2. Why? Why is up tilt -2? Why do I die from getting... Oh, all of a sudden... Oh, you know, you see all those Twitter clips of... Why... You know you can die off of one up tilt now. People are like figuring out how to kill off of one hit with this fucking character. Better Kazuya. Like, I'm not even joking. Minecart is insane. Just the process of mining in general, they're neutral. How that works invalidates so many characters. Broken recovery. Disadvantage state is not even that bad. This character is not fair. Kill throw. Like, come on, dude. Diamond. Like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Dare killing at like 60? Come on, dude. TNT, unescapable ledge traps. Fuck off. We're not talking about this character anymore. Is this a hot take, dude? Cloud is one of the most unfair characters in the game, and here's why. Forward air, back air, cross slash. Just those three moves. Those three moves are the most unfair moves in neutral. Like, they're one of the most unfair neutral moves in the game. Just the combination of those moves is insanely unfair. Insanely. And up B out of shield. Up B out of shield. Back air being like -2 or some shit. Like, you have to respect this character. No matter what character you play, you have to respect them. And it's not... Cloud back air is better than all of these characters. And I wish I was joking. Insane damage output. Insane up B out of shield. Their recovery is honestly not that bad. Like, sure, it's definitely their main weakness, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Considering the amount of air mobility he has, limit, they buffed up B to make it easier to recover with. It just gets insane, dude. And if you see like Sparkle's results, I just don't see any other reason to put him here. Limit cross slash, limit up B out of shield, neutral B, insane, insane, insane. Peach is over here, worse than Cloud. I'm not joking. I think she's still S tier. I think she's still, you know, very good. Peach is like the character that got by Fighters Pass 2 with by far the most. Loses to Kazuya, loses to Sephiroth, loses to Steve, loses to Aegis, loses to Min Min. It's hard to keep up, dude. The meta is... The more I see this meta develop, the less I see Peach. Mutace is still out there, I know, but he's also playing Palu a lot as well. He's also playing Palu a lot for a reason, man. I think Palu is over here. Very, like, she got nerfed super hard, but Palu is such an obviously good character. Not over-tuned, but tuned to the point where you can say, yeah, this is a good character, top like 10. You know what I mean? I think top 10. I think top 10. I don't think Palutena is top 5 now. Like, she's very solid fundamentally. Nair, of course, Fair Bear, combo throws, kill throw, projectiles, etc. Juggles. But like, I think these characters are the characters that like aren't placed yet they're better. They're better, I think. And the character that is next is better, in my opinion, is Wolf. Really, 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 really good. I don't know why, like I know the results don't show that this character is better than these, but I really... Wolf is like the one character where I just look at it, I'm just like, this character is just f***ing broken. Like, just such a fundamentally broken, fun, like, cracked character. He's such a solid matchup spread. There's really no reason. Honestly, I think it just comes to the down to the fact a lot of people know the matchup. But when you really think about the character by itself, like, he's really good, bro. Air mobility, combo throw, kill throw, amazing neutral, amazing projectile, amazing damage output, advantage state. Recovery is not even that bad. Best air mobility, not the best air mobility, but one of the best. Wolf wins, man. I think he's up here genuinely. Results don't show it, but I think he's up here. I'm more afraid of a good Wolf than a good Palu. But I guess I shouldn't really say that, because honestly I'm more afraid of a good, probably one of these characters than a lot of these characters. I won't lie, but it's whatever. Yes, R.O.B is fucking broken. R.O.B is so good. Nair, forward air, dash attack, down tilt, gyro, laser, up throw, down throw, back air, down air. Oh my dude, all of these moves are so good. What's a real weakness other than the fact that he's big? Everything else is broken. Kills early, frame data out of the ass, kills you at like 2%, has so many setups, can zone you out, can scrap better than all these characters. Come on, man. He's easy too. He's insane. Insane character. I don't even need to go that much in depth. I think Roy... I thought Roy was top 3 potential. I think this character is... He's so broken, dude. One of the best top 2, I'd say, best ledge trapping in the game. Arguably best. Kills you at any percent. Nair, fair, broken... Not really approach tools, but just tools in general. Side B, -3 down tilt. That kills you, and that sets you up for 50-50. That kills you at 40%. Ledge trapping, like edge guarding, up E out of frame, basically frame 4 up E out of shield. Basically frame 4. It's frame 4 armor. It comes out in frame 9, but it's basically frame 4 because the armor takes over. Like, this character is so good, dude. Pika, he's good, man. Combo throw, combo 0 to deaths, amazing neutral, broken recovery, doesn't have a disadvantage state. Back air kills you. The back air literally invalidates like all these characters. These are really good. Dash attack. Oh my god. Nair. Forward air killing. Yeah. Pikachu is really solid, dude. I think there's nothing else much to say. Can skip ledge trapping, exactly. Doesn't get ledge trapped as well. I think that's good. Joker. Number 2 in the game. This character is so broken, and I don't know why no one plays him. I think the only reason why people don't play him is because he's hard. That's literally the only reason. And he can be kind of boring at times. I think he's over here. When you see, like, dude, I wish there was a reality where I could see Leo fight against the new meta. I want to see Leo from 2019 fight against 2022 Smash Ultimate. I'd love to see that, because that's peak Joker. When you see peak Joker, you're like, wow, this is really unfair. How the f do I beat this? You know what I mean? Like, man, dude, like, this character is so... You can literally take no risks. This character is the definition of a character that just has no risks. There's no risks playing this character. There's zero risk. And I really think that's the main thing that sets him apart from a lot of these other characters. You really just take no risks. Gun, side B, space nairs, back airs, throw. His grab is incredible. Arsene, he wins neutral so easily. Dash attack with punishing. Bear, like gun, like, dude. Now people are discovering like footstool gun loops. Like, I hope, dude. I know that this might sound a bit hypocritical, but I'd love to see Leo pick up Joker again, just fight against like all this bullshit. You know what I mean? I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. And hurtbox shifting. And his hurtbox is incredible. He's not even light. He's so fast and he's not even light. He's a midweight. Why? And finally, this character is so good, man. This character is the best character in the game, and here's why. Mythra, when you're playing with her pure potential and you're playing good, Mythra literally invalidates so much. Mythra is actually so insane. Like, all of the tilts, like, they're not safe, but how likely are you to actually punish them? Think about the average human reaction time. How likely are you to actually punish Mythra and whiff punish accordingly? How likely are you able to really do that? You really, like, dude, and dash attack, grab, throw combos that set you up 40% and into advantage state, juggle state. Oh my god, dude. Down tilt, up tilt, setting up for everything. Nair, landing hitbox. Mythra is so good, dude. Mythra is so good. And then we have Pyra. It's basically solved. Whenever you fight against a Pyra, Pyra is like, she literally takes no risks and just wins last hit scenarios. That's the reason why Pyra is so good. When you use them at last hit scenarios, it's impossible to lose. Because what do? You back air, you do nair, you do up B out of shield. They're spamming the down air, back air, like dude, side B even. Pyra is so good in last hit, and even then, like even in advantage state, like amazing edge guarding. Doesn't up B literally have? She literally has Power Geyser as an up B out of shield option. I wish I was joking. All of her tilts are amazing. Up tilt is f***ing broken. Like, this character, man. This character's so good. And when you think of the weaknesses, her main weaknesses are her recovery, right? But even then, like, dude, when you actually fight like a good Pyra Mythra and see how they mix up the recovery and it's like, it's barely a weakness in my opinion. And you get both those characters at once. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. I think that's it. Jesus Christ, dude, 3 hours. This lasted way too long. Yeah, this is it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's gonna be it for this YouTube video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right, that was the YouTube outro.